Learners, as I said in my previous e-class, I'll continue with the same chapter, that is 7. And yes, in this e-class we will be studying about Indian economy after independence. In previous one it was, yes, during the time of British rule, and right now we will be studying about our country's condition after independence. Now, immediately after independence, our country faced many challenges, many problems. No doubt, today, that is currently, it shows the characteristics of a developing economy with some areas of lower development and some showing much improvement. Yes, कहीं कहीं पे हमने बहुत ज़्यादा डेवलपमेंट किया है, कहीं कहीं पे हमारे को डेवलपमेंट अभी भी करना बाकी है. So yes, in current times we look at the characteristics of India as a less developed and as a developing nation both, क्योंकि कहीं कहीं पे डेवलपमेंट हुआ है, कहीं कहीं पे नहीं हुआ. So it is like a mixed kind of. And in that, our very first point is per capita income. Per capita income, a very well known word to you people. It is, yes, per person's income per head income. Now, according to Human Development, that is HDR, the per capita income of India, of our country, in 2013, yes, the per capita income of India in 2013, as you can see on the screen, I'm explaining it with a pointer, was at purchasing power parity. Yes, I repeat it once again. The per capita income of India in 2013 at purchasing power parity was $5150. Yes, PCI in dollars. India $5150 था. Yes, if we compare over here, we find that it is lower than that of developed countries, but also lower than many developing countries. ना developed countries से कम ही होगा, बिकॉज कहीं पे हमारा डेवलपमेंट हुआ है, कहीं पे पेंडिंग है डेवलपमेंट. तो बट इफ वी कंपेयर ना विद अदर कंट्रीज दैट आर डेवलपिंग, तो भी कम आएगा. नाउ चाइना एंड श्रीलंका, if we compare, we see that our countries per capita income in dollars 2013 purchasing power parity में कम है. Now, yes, changes in India's per capita income in last few years is also given to you in the form of table students. And both of them, both the tables, source नीचे लिखा हुआ है जो reliable है, Human Development Report 2014 में जो उन्होंने रिपोर्ट बनाई थी, and the other one is compiled from Economic Survey of India for various years. Now, let us move on to the next point, that is, yes, agriculture. Now, agriculture, we all know our country agro based country है हमारी. तो share of agriculture sector in employment has gradually declined, but it is still relatively higher, depicting the lower economic development. No doubt with the passage of time जो लोग employed agriculture में थे, धीरे 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 कम हो रहे, but still बहुत ज़्यादा है. Decline हुआ है, but still it is higher, which shows that the development is lower. Now, developed nations has lesser percentage of employment in agriculture and higher in the other two sectors, that is industrial sector and service sector. तो जो डेवलप्ड नेशन से हम कंपेयर करें तो वहाँ पे एम्प्लॉयमेंट में अगर हम देखें तो एग्रीकल्चर में एम्प्लॉयमेंट कम है, बाकी के दो सेक्टर्स में कंपैरेटिवली ज़्यादा है. नाउ द फिगर्स आर गिवन. एट द टाइम ऑफ independence, 72% of the population was dependent on agriculture, which declined to 58% in 2001 and 2. तो वही चीज़ आगे वाले पैरा में बताई गई है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टेटमेंट, और नीचे फिगर्स की हेल्प से प्रूव किया गया है कि at the time of independence it was 72%. No doubt it has then reduced to 58% in the year 2001 and 2, and 49% in 2013 and 14. reduce हो रहा है, but still 49 लेटेस्ट फिगर अगर हम देखें 49%, तो 49% जो है एक सेक्टर में, बाकी का 51% बाकी के दो सेक्टर्स में, तो विच शोज दैट यस कि हमारे कंट्री का डेवलपमेंट कंपैरेटिवली कम है. नाउ लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, दैट इज इंडस्ट्री, द नेक्स्ट सेक्टर. नाउ कंट्रीब्यूशन जो है इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर का in employment and national income has increased with the passage of time. Yes, अगर हम एग्रीकल्चर का देखें तो वहाँ पे अगर लोग धीरे धीरे कम हो रहे हैं तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है बाकी के दो सेक्टर्स में डिवाइड हो रहे हैं. तो बाकी के दो सेक्टर्स में एक आता है इंडस्ट्री, दूसरा आता है सर्विस सेक्टर. सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इंडस्ट्री ओवर हेयर. तो धीरे धीरे विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम एज आई सेड कंट्रीब्यूशन जो है इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर का वो एम्प्लॉयमेंट और नेशनल इनकम में इंक्रीज हो रहा है. इंडिया जो है इज कॉल्ड कंप्लीटली इंडस्ट्रियलाइज्ड नेशन फ्रॉम द डेवलपमेंट क्राइटेरिया. नाउ द शेयर ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर in employment, again the figures are given, was 10.6% in 50-51 and slowly increase हुआ वो 18.2% in 2001 and further it increased to 24.3% in 2011-12. So yes, this is a good sign. Its share in national इनकम, अभी तक हमने जो फिगर्स देखे वो एम्प्लॉयमेंट के थे, अब हम नेशनल इनकम के फिगर्स देखेंगे. नाउ नेशनल इनकम 16.6% in 50-51, it increased to 26% in 13-14. Over here the source is CSO. Now besides the industrial sector contributes 2/3 of exports अर्निंग्स इन प्रेजेंट टाइम्स. यस, 2/3 ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट अर्निंग्स जो है हमारे कंट्री का वो इंडस्ट्रीज की वजह से आता है प्रेजेंट कंडीशन में, प्रेजेंट टाइम्स में. Thus, though industrial sector is progressing, yes, industrial sector is progressing not only in the terms of employment, not only in the terms of, that is, yes, providing employment, increase in share of national income, कंट्रीब्यूशन भी ऑब्वियसली उसका एक्सपोर्ट इनकम में ज़्यादा है, बट स्टिल इंडिया कैन नॉट बी कॉल्ड कंप्लीटली इंडस्ट्रियलाइज्ड नेशन. And I hope I am clear to you with the figures also. Now next we move on to the next sector, that is service sector. The share of service sector in employment in 51, that is 1951, was 17.3%. वो इंक्रीज हुआ 2001 में 25.2% and then it again increased 11-12 में 27% हुआ. So if we see, yes, over here also जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रोवाइड किया है सर्विस सेक्टर ने वो भी धीरे धीरे इंक्रीज हो रहा है. नाउ लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन, दैट इज नेशनल इनकम में शेयर ऑफ सर्विस सेक्टर. जीडीपी, the share of service sector in national income, GDP, in 1951 was 30.3%. Yes, 1951 में 30.3% था and slowly it is showing the increasing trend. That is, in 1980-81 it was 38%, 2000-2001 it was 50.4%, and in 2014-15 it was 52.7%. So yes, as I said, यहाँ पे increasing trend है. Such increasing share of service sector shows that India is moving fast on the path of growth and development. Yes, अगर हम service sector से देखें तो yes, we are progressing, we are developing. Let us move on to the next one, that is population growth. तो population growth बहुत ज़्यादा high है हमारे country में. Now this is characteristic of lower development. The growth rate of population in India has characterized lower development. Now yes, let us move on to the figures कि कैसे हमारे country में growth rate of population ज़्यादा है वो हम figures से जानेंगे. Now yes, there has been an average annual increase of 1.5% in population after independence, and it signifies population exclusion. 1.5% परसेंटेज के हिसाब से भले कम दिखता हो, मगर अगर हम उसको करोड्स में कन्वर्ट करेंगे so obviously the figures will be very big. So yes, this tells us about the population explosion in our country. Now, the population of India in 1901 was 23.84 crores, which increased to 36.1 in 1951. 2001 का figure 102.7 crores and further 101.02 crores in 2011. Yes, it is alarming situation. Such high growth rate of population has remained a matter of concern. Yes, so obviously it is a matter of concern, and steps are taken by the government to control. But yes, over here, as you're studying about the growth, so obviously it is a matter of concern, alarming situation. Now, the sixth point is poverty. Now, high levels of absolute poverty are noticed in our country, are seen in our country, though no doubt the percentage of population living below poverty line has declined over the years, but still it is considered higher. People living below poverty line are reducing, means उनका standard of living बढ़ रहा है, but still बहुत ज़्यादा है. Again, explanation is given to you people with the help of figures, which shows that in 73-74, the percentage of population living below poverty line was 54.9%. वो decline हुआ है to 45.3% in the year 93-94 to 37.2% in 2004-5, and further it reduced. Yes, and further to 21.9% in 2011-12. So yes, the trend is declining over here, but still it is considered higher. 21.9% जो latest figures दिए हुए हैं वो अभी भी बहुत higher side बताते हैं. The next heading is unemployment. Unemployment, you all know the meaning of unemployment. Over here again पूरा टॉपिक ही फिगर्स से भरा हुआ है. सो यहाँ पे भी फिगर्स हैं. स्ट्रक्चरल अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट कंस्टिट्यूट्स सिग्निफिकेंट प्रपोर्शन ऑफ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट इन इंडिया. यस, हमारे कंट्री में अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है. Now, in the year 1951, 33 lakh people were unemployed, according to NSSO. NSSO full form is National Sample Survey Organization. Now, next figures हमको दिए हुए हैं 1999-2000 के. Now, in 1951, 33 lakh people were unemployed, according to NSSO in 1999-2000. 1999-2000 के हिसाब से. Now, 7.3% of total population unemployed, which increased to 8.2% in 2004-5. Yes, 7.31 से increase हुआ 8.2%. Then it reduced 2009-10 में reduce हुआ to 6.6%. Further और reduce हुआ 5.6 in 2011-12. Now, in rural areas, the proportion of disguised unemployment is higher. Rural areas में disguised unemployment जो है वो comparatively ज़्यादा है. Now, disguised unemployment जो है वो exactly measure भी नहीं की जा सकती है. Disguised unemployment cannot be exactly measured. Now, let us move on to the last heading, that is human development. Various human development indices measured by indicators like average life expectancy, literacy, gender ratios, and infant mortality rates, and so on show that India stands at lower rank in human development. Now, human development में कुछ इंडिकेटर्स होते हैं, कुछ उसके फैक्टर्स होते हैं जिनसे हमको मालूम चलता है अबाउट ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट. तो यहाँ पे हमारे को बेसिकली इन्होंने कुछ इंडिकेटर्स के बारे में बताया है. दैट इज एवरेज लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी, लिटरेसी, जेंडर रेशियो, इन्फेंट मोर्टेलिटी रेट, एंड सो ऑन. और भी होते हैं यहाँ पे. ये इनके बारे में हम लोगों को इन शॉर्ट बताया गया है कि ये सारे इंडिकेटर्स होते हैं. नाउ, one such index is Human Development Index, and India's HDI in 2000 was 0.463. Now, One such index which shows us about the human development is Human Development Index. Now over here we will be studying with the help of figures about the human development. Now यहाँ पे HDI in 2000 was 0.463, in 2010 it was 0.547, and in 2012 was 0.554, 2013 it was 0.586. Now, these measures of HDI are considered very low, and in 2013, India's rank was 136th in the list of 187 countries, which is obviously very low. Yes, in parameters पे अगर हम देखें तो HDI जो है वो हमारे कंट्री का 2013 के हिसाब से जो रैंक था हमारे कंट्री का वो 136 था आउट ऑफ 187 कंट्रीज. सो ऑब्वियसली बात है 136 रैंक आउट ऑफ 187 कंट्रीज जो है वो बहुत ही लो है. एंड सो यस वी नीड टू वर्क आउट ऑन द different sectors, different areas जहाँ पे हम पीछे हैं, जहाँ पे हमारा डेवलपमेंट लोअर है, वहाँ पे वी नीड टू वर्क आउट. एंड यस, so with this I'm done with my today's e-class. Take care of yourself, students. Thank you.